Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the mountain. Well, it's getting cold, guys. The cold front has arrived. It's supposed to get colder progressively throughout the day, hour on hour. I'm already out here in a long sleeve and a little sweatshirt. Got my gloves on this morning. It's kind of cold. It rained a lot last night. It is wet everywhere. And it is a very gloomy day. But we still got work to do. I got to go to Oklahoma tomorrow to Robinson Belly Acre or Rusty's birthday party tomorrow. Happy birthday, buddy. But I still got to get a lot of stuff done here today. Today we're going to go ahead and work on putting in a lot of the blocking in here and also all the nailers that I need. And that way we can start putting the house wrap up. Now before I get started, I know guys, a lot of y'all are going to say I should put OSB or something like that on first before I put the house wrap on there, but I can't afford to. It is way too expensive right now for anything that is plywood. It would cost $1,000 to put enough OSB or plywood or something like that around this outside with the current prices right now. This building is pretty big and I just don't have it right now. This is an outdoor structure. This ain't my main living structure. So I think I'll be fine. The siding that I'm gonna mill over there is gonna be thicker and it's gonna be sealed real good. I don't really think I have to worry about moisture between the siding and also the vapor barrier that I'm going to have right there. And on top of that, it's also going to be a temperature controlled building most of the time. So I think I'll be all right without doing it. Like I've said in my earlier videos, I'm trying to cut costs where I can because right now with the way the economy is, it's killing me. It is definitely the worst possible time to be doing any kind of building projects. But we're not going to let that stop us. I've got a goal. Winter is coming. So you just got to do what you got to do. All right, with that being said, let me show you what we're going to get on today. I don't really have to put nailers in the corner because with the 4x4 the way it is, the siding will come in this way and be able to catch these right here. Same thing on all of these corners. But where I do have these walls coming together right here, I don't want it to just go into here and not have nothing to nail to here. So I'm going to put a nailer on each side of this, on both sides over there. And I need to add a couple of more up here to be able to catch what I need right here. And also start putting some blocking in where I know that I'm going to want shelves or actually hanging stuff on the wall. Also on this end right here, I need to add one more here that I missed. And that will take care of this section right here. So not a whole lot of nailers, but a whole lot of blocking to do. Later on when I start doing the roof, and I'm also gonna have to add some up on the ends. But I've got a ton of scrap wood from framing out the building right here and right over here. So as far as the blocking goes, I'll be able to use quite a bit of that because most of them are at least 2 foot. And I still got some 2x4s over there. I don't have enough pressure treated 10 footers to do the generator area. I'm also missing 2 top plates that's at least 10 foot as well, but we'll get on this here in the future. All right guys, enough talking. Got a lot to do today. Let's get at it. All right, now that we got all the nailers up, let's move our attention to doing the blocking and bracing around the doors. I'm actually gonna run one at the bottom, one at the top, and then 2 in the center on each side of the door. But that should brace it good enough. We're gonna start with the solar room right here, and then we'll go ahead and jump over there and do the well house door.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze. There are a lot of voices drowning in the sea. There's too many voices.
All right, we got the solar room door done. Turned out pretty good. It's nice and braced. Once the siding goes on there, it's really going to be locked into place well. So I got quite a bit of bracing up there. I decided not to put a bracing at the bottom. I don't think I really need it. And also I got the wire that's going to come out through there. So I ain't decided yet. I might put a little scrap piece there, nail it down, and then nail it that way. I don't know, but it ain't gonna stop the progress right now. I'll make the decision on that once I start running the panel box and all of that in the solar room. All right, now we're gonna move over here to the well side. I'm gonna go ahead and get my measurements and make my lines here. I'm just gonna stiffen up right here and also right there. And then we can go ahead and put some house wrap on.
Straight cruising, headed for a bruising, watching out for number 1. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Today is just today and not tomorrow. Where you're going, rest your head. Where you're going, brightness looks big. Where you're going, truth cannot be hid. You gotta get going. Easy now, you gotta get going.
Well, got it done. It's definitely not pretty to say the least, but it's blocking, so you're never going to see it anyways, but it will serve its purpose, especially once the siding's on there and locks it all in. But it is sturdy, it ain't going nowhere, and at the end of the day, that's what you're looking for. All right, we're going to move on to the wrap. I decided that I'm not going to put the blocking in everywhere where there's cabinets and all that kind of stuff hanging, because honestly I don't know exactly where I want all of that, and me going ahead and putting up the wrap is not going to make it any more difficult for me to be able to do it on the inside. So it is what it is. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to start at this corner and work our way around, because I still got a little more work I need to do on this wall right here, but I'm going to try to get as far around as I can and maybe make it to this corner right here where all I got to do is deal with this. Well, the supervisor decided to come out and join us from his nap, and the foreman is here like always, making sure everything's getting done. All right guys, I'm losing daylight quick and it's getting a whole lot colder out here, so let's go ahead and keep working and go ahead and get on this wrap. Full disclosure, guys, I got very little experience with house wrap, so we'll see how this goes. I did not work in new construction that much. Well, I would have liked to have been able to go all the way around without cutting it, but unfortunately with the slope, the roll is much taller than this lower end, and there's really no way for me to do it by myself. So I just wrapped it all the way over one, and I'll start the next one right there, and that'll keep it sealed. But I got the first one up. I know I'm still gonna have to do some trimming and all of that, but that's fine for right now. We're getting there. We are getting there. Whew, it's starting to look like a building. Starting to look like something. I was able to lean the roll down like that and get it level across the top right there, which made things a lot easier. Now I can just run my razor knife along the ground and get somewhat of a straight edge. It is definitely getting there. Now what I'm planning on doing on this side is I'm going to take it all the way to right here, because there's going to be a wall coming out right here. So I'm going to take it to here, and then once I do the generator room, I'll run it around there and seal it in. But that way it'll save me some house wrap. Maybe I can get the rest of this closed in. All right, we're still kicking. Let's keep going. Well, I definitely ain't gonna get a job putting up house wrap. I guess I found something I'm not great at. I just went ahead and took it up the hill here. As you can see, it's kind of slanted. Instead of cutting it again, I just folded it back just a little bit there, just so I could go up the hill without having to make another cut and another seam. But I don't think that'll really make a difference. But we definitely got 3 sides of this thing wrapped. Of course, the foreman has to walk the line, make sure everything's good. I don't know if I'm going to cut this today. I might just take some of those rocks stick them along the edge right there so wind don't try to get underneath there, until I decide exactly how low that I want to actually cut that. It'll just look funny for a minute. All right, I'm going to start right here in this corner on the outdoor kitchen, and I'm going to go around that way, close in the door, and end at that corner over there. Then the only two openings will be right back there where the generator room is, and this wall right here where the well's at. I might tack a piece up there temporary just to keep the wind from blowing on the well, being that it's going to freeze for the next week, but it won't be permanent. There's still a lot of work in this area I have to do for my outdoor kitchen plans. There's going to be a lot of weight and a lot of different things in that wall, so I got a whole lot more beefing and a little bit more things that I need to kind of tweak there before I actually wrap it up. But we're getting there. I'm excited with the way it's looking. And it looks like I still got enough light to at least get the walls up that I wanted to get up, so that's good stuff. All right, guys, it's about to be dark out here, but I got all the house wrap up that I wanted to get up, and man, it makes the building look different, guys. It is starting to look like something here on Come On Mountain. Check it out, guys. Very, very cool. I am definitely not a pro at putting up house wrap, but I'd say not too bad. It's got a couple of wrinkles in it here or there. I just kind of tucked it up underneath there and put rocks on it for now. I will cut a nice straight line eventually, but I kind of want to see how long I need to keep it with the siding and everything like that. But I got that on. I overlapped these corners right here because, as y'all seen, I cut it and it's just kind of flapping in the wind right now. As far as the well side, I did end up leaving it open. I kind of wanted to cover it with the frost that was coming, but I have about just enough of this wrap left to do the generator room on the three sides when the material comes in for that. This right here is the worst looking spot of the project, and it's just because I didn't cut the end and then kind of reposition and come in straight, because I really don't care if it's crooked. You're never going to see that behind the thing. It was just about making as less cuts as possible and making it as easy as I could on myself. Let me show you how the inside. You can kind of see the size and scale of this a little better now that the house wrap is on. It is definitely a decent size. It's exciting for me to see it to this stage right now, because then that means I get to fire the mill back up here real soon and start putting siding on this thing and then get it dried in. Now when I go to Oklahoma in the morning for the party, on my way back I'm gonna actually stop at Lowe's or Habitat for Humanity or something and look at some windows and get some more material to finish out the generator room, and also to beef this wall up right here for the outdoor kitchen stuff. I'm thinking about putting an exhaust fan. That way when I'm grilling, because there will be a roof over the top, I'll be able to exhaust the smoke out of there and it won't get all smoky inside there. It's just a thought, we'll see. I'm still pricing things right now, and I'm still gonna go ahead and get all the stuff to beef that wall up. Even if I don't do it right now, it'll be something that I can add in the future. I still need to go ahead and cut out for the doors and all of that later on, but with me having two sides open, I can get in and out just fine. And whenever I get the windows, so I know what size to frame out for, I'll get those put in and then I'll cut those in as well. and then we'll get the siding on this thing. Oh, we're making progress, guys. We're making progress, but it's going to be freezing for the next couple of days. But whenever I get back from Oklahoma, I'm going to get back at it. All right, guys, until we see each other again, come on, let's go on another adventure.